meteorologist Max Logano.
And a very happy Friday again, where overall it's a pretty nice day here in Southwest Louisiana, and the nice weather will continue into the evening. But as we talked about before, yeah, it's definitely on the warmer side of things so far today. Here's another look with these temperatures, and we have upper 80s for most of our locations. That includes 87 degrees over in Jennings, 89 at the Lake Charles Regional Airport, and even in DeRidder, we are pretty warm with the temperature of 87 degrees out right now. The good news, though, is it is pretty nice otherwise. We have a slight northeasterly breeze around 3 to 5 miles per hour, and that's helping to keep the air dry and things not very humid at all. Let's take a look at the lack of humidity, I should say, here with dew point temperatures anywhere between the mid 40s and low 50s. These are actually a few degrees lower than yesterday afternoon, so it makes it feel nicer out, especially again with the lower these numbers are. So definitely a bit of good news there, and that's not going to change as we head into the night. So right now, obviously, it makes a lot of sense. We don't have a very active radar picture. That's not going to change either. So as we take a look at tonight's forecast, things are going to remain warm out early on over the next few hours. Once the sun goes down, though, and that drier air remains in place, these temperatures will be able to fall definitely a little bit more. We'll see these numbers into the 70s this evening and likely down into the 60s or even 50s as we wake up tomorrow morning. So it's going to be another nice start to the day. Futurecast agrees with that, with the cooling trend that takes place throughout the nighttime hours. But once we head into the afternoon tomorrow, yes, it is going to become quite warm again. We'll have a lot of sunshine out and about. Temperatures that honestly would not shock me to be a little bit warmer than what we saw today, especially for areas north of I-10, where I think most locations have a good shot of seeing upper 80s to near 90 degrees for a high temperature, at least away from the immediate coast. So do keep that in mind as well. It's going to be warm if you're heading out and about. Otherwise, though, we have no weather issues that we are expecting. And honestly, the weekend does not look much different in general. It is worth noting, though, this high pressure system off to the east will continue to slide off to the east. So as we head into the next couple of days by Sunday, we may see some slightly higher humidity return by then. Next week, though, that trend comes to an end with the approach of the next cold front. That begins to move through likely sometime between Monday and Tuesday. Today's model's a little bit slower on the passage of the front than yesterday, but still, it comes through, gives us some cooler weather in behind it. Unfortunately, though, we don't have much, if any, rain that we're expecting in the forecast. And again, until we get rain, the dry weather will continue to be a problem here in Southwest Louisiana. A look at the tropics real quickly shows no issues for Southwest Louisiana in the next week. Obviously, good news there. The bottom line is that it is going to remain warm out each afternoon with highs in the upper 80s or even low 90s. By Tuesday and Wednesday, though, that front moves through. We'll be back closer to the 80-degree mark and even cooler again at night. Morgan?